Up to 2 hours to cross the border between Palestine and Israel. But in order to make a living, thousands of Palestinians do it daily. Some see such long lines as regrettable security measures, others as a tool of repression, as Paula Sleer reports.
Early morning chaos at Kalandia checkpoint. These Palestinians are among the few who have a permit to work in Israel. They can't risk being late, because one wrong move and they could easily be replaced by the hundreds of unemployed who aren't allowed over the border. It's 3 years since the Israeli government decided to privatize 48 of its checkpoints. It brought in private security firms to take over. It says to improve the way they run. But many Palestinians believe it's a way of camouflaging the Israeli occupation. Mohammed endures up to 2 hours of security checks on his way over the border on a daily basis. But he says the process is as awkward now as it ever was.
There's no real difference now after the checkpoints have been privatised. They give us a lot of trouble. They search us more than once. They put us into rooms, search all our clothes, and make it very difficult for us.
For nearly 8 years, Hannah and other Israeli women would stand at checkpoints to monitor how their soldiers were behaving. They recorded the pictures as evidence. But now, with the private security firms, that's no longer allowed.
They are all connected to political parties in some way or another. They are well connected. It's not some little company that no one has heard of. And these companies are known for the terrible conditions, the work conditions.
Today, this is the only camera you'll find at a checkpoint. This is the last stop for filming crews. From here, the only pictures will be those filmed by security cameras. But the Israeli security establishment defends the privatization. It says it spent millions making the checkpoints more user-friendly for Palestinians passing through.
When you see a soldier with a gun anywhere, not in Israel, and he is like a 19 years boy, okay, he is not trained on a, like face-to-face interaction or communication between people. He's trained to be a soldier. So let him be a soldier in his field, and let people who knows a little bit about security stand there and face the civilians and do the best job, but in a very nice manner. It creates a different atmosphere.
But critics say that atmosphere still can't hide the fact that the occupation exists.
It's an easier way to say that it's not our problem directly, and it's an easier way to create a sort of civilian normalization of the situation of occupation, which is still a military occupation.
Israel says its checkpoints have dramatically reduced terrorist attacks. But Palestinians say they've only tightened the noose around their land. Paula Sleer, RT, at the Sha'ar Ephraim checkpoint on the Israel-West Bank border.